हेलो एंड वेलकम टू दिस क्लास। आज के क्लास में हम लोग करेंगे हाउ टू क्रिएट दिस काइंड ऑफ सिल्वर मटेरियल और गोल्ड मटेरियल और ब्रॉन्ज मटेरियल. ओके, सो वी विल see all the settings which are related to it. So I open Blender. This is my Blender file. I delete this object. I will add a UV sphere. Okay, so I add a UV sphere. This is not smooth, we have to make it smooth. We can do it through two ways. Go to object, click on shade smooth, this will become smoother. If I want to make it more smoother, I will go to modifier, add modifier, and I will add a subdivision surface. Okay, so I add a subdivision surface. Okay, make it level 2 or 3. Okay, don't make it more than this, make it 2 or 3. This will make the object smoother. Okay, so now we will add the material. To add the material, we have to systematically note down certain settings and apply to it. First I have to select this object here, then I will go to my material section. Okay, this is material section. I click on new here, so I get a new material. Inside this new material I will keep it principal BSDF. Here I will give the base color to a silver kind of color. Okay, so I click on this, I will go to hexagon HEX, and here I give a hexagonal code to it. The code of hexagon code for suppose silver is C0 C0 C0, enter. Okay, so this is my color for this. After that we will give certain settings. Okay, like metallic I have to give 1. Here I will go and search for metallic. I will make this metallic 1, enter. Here to see the output effect I will click on this material. Okay, like this. Metallic I have to give 1, then roughness I have to give 0.2. Okay, you can experiment with it. Now I am giving 0.2. Okay, so I will go to this render portion here. Okay, so I will come to render. Okay, so inside render I will on this screen space reflection. I will expand this and I will off this half rest trace. Okay, I off this half rest trace. Here the maximum roughness I will give 0.2. Okay, 0.2. Okay, so now after that, so this is the setting which I have done for this one. So now I am not able to see the kind of effect here. So what I will do, I will come here. Okay, and I off this scene world. If I off this scene world, you can see the effect here like this. Okay, but when I render it, I will not be able to see this kind of effect. I will be able to see this kind only. Okay, so for getting this kind of effect in the render, what we have to do? Okay, so that is called HDRI settings. Okay, so when we say HDRI, it stands for high dynamic range imaging. Okay, so what is this high dynamic range imaging? This is a kind of setting. Okay, I will show you here. You can see an image here, this one. So this is the image. This is an example of an HDRI image. Okay, so what happens here, this is a combination of light setting. Now you can see the settings of sky here, you can see the setting of shadows here. Okay, so it is perfectly arranged, and whatever material you apply, it will automatically take this kind of light settings. Okay, which you may or may not manually create in Blender. This is an automated settings. Okay, so how to do this HDRI settings we will see. Okay, I off this one. So for doing HDRI settings I have to go to this world. Okay, so I go to this world. Okay, so inside world you will see this color. Okay, click on this one and change this to environment texture. Okay, So here you will get an open. So click open here. Now go to C drive, go to program files where we have installed Blender, Blender Foundation, Blender 3.6. Inside this you will get 3.6. Whatever version you have installed, you will get that version number. Inside this you have got data files. Inside this you have got studio lights. Inside this we have got studio. We have got world. Okay. So inside this world, suppose I choose this forest. We can choose any one as our HDRI light. Suppose I choose forest as my light. Okay. Click on this forest and click on open image. Okay. So now see the image has been opened here like this. So after this one, open forest. Okay. So now I render this image and see, render image. It will take some time. Okay. Now see, you have in the render also you are getting the same effect as you are able to see in the preview. Now I don't want this background. Okay. So if I don't want this background, what I have to do? I will go to my render option here. Inside this you will get film. Go to film. Inside this you on this transparent. If you on this transparent and if I render it again, render image, now the background will be transparent. So if you save this as a PNG file and take it to Photoshop, then you will see the background transparent over here, and you can place this image anywhere in other object also. Okay. So now here I have shown you the silver kind of effect. Okay. So you can change the settings here, like you can go to the material, select this object, go to material, and you can change this base color settings, and according to the base color you will get the output. Okay. So now let us take an example of suppose gold. Okay. So I go to this base color, or let me just create a copy of it. I scale it a little bit. I create Shift D, copy, X axis. Okay. So now I select this object. Okay. I will create a new material. Okay. Click on this plus. Okay. Click on this new. You get a new material. Here I will go to my base color. Base color in hexagonal code. The hexagonal code for gold is FFC125. Enter. Okay. So now you get the effect here like this. Select this material 2. Okay. Now what I have to do? I have to do the same settings which I have done for this metallic 1. I will give metallic 1. I remove this material 1 from here. Okay. So here I give 1 metallic 1, then I have to give roughness 0.2. Okay. Now you see. Let me try with 0.1, see what happens. Okay. 0.2 is okay. Okay. So I give 0.2, enter. So this 2 we have to do in render. We already have screen space reflections on. This is common for everything because we are using the same file. Okay. So just what I have done, I have just changed the material. Okay. So now just scale them like this. So this is your silver kind of effect. This is your gold kind of effect. Now just render and see, render image. It will take some time. Okay. See, now you got a gold kind of effect. If you apply it to any kind of jewelry and all, you can see this kind of effect. Okay. So now here I create a suppose copper kind of material, same thing, Shift D, I create a copy here like this. I select this object, I go to material editor. Okay. First what I do, I just remove this. Okay. Then I add a new. Here in the base color, the copper color hexagonal code is B87333, enter. Okay. I will give metallic 1 and roughness 0.2. Now see. Okay. So now if I render it, so I have got a gold kind of effect, silver kind of effect, and a bronze kind of effect. Okay, so you can experiment with different kind of HDRs. Okay, so you can go to the world here. Okay, here I have used forest EXR. Suppose if I remove this one, okay, suppose I remove the forest EXR, I go to open again, and here I use C drive, program files, Blender Foundation, Blender 3.6, data files, Studio Lights, World. Here suppose if I use a Studio EXR, now see how the effect will come. Okay, now just render it again, render. Okay, this is the rendered view. See, for Studio Light it comes like this. So you have to experiment with the different kinds of HDRs, and in whichever HDRs you find the effect good, you can use that XDR. Okay, I don't think this one is looking better, so I go to C drive, program files, Blender Foundation, Blender 3.6, data files, Studio Lights, World. Here you can experiment with different things. Okay, so forest was better. Suppose if I say sunrise, everything you have to render. Without rendering you will not be able to get the perfect effect. So you have to choose one HDR, okay, in which you think that the effect is looking nice. Okay, suppose you can take this kind of HDR. This is not bad. Okay, like this. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept and settings of this one. You can download HDRI files from internet also. Okay, so you will get free HDRI files which are available if you just search HDRI Blender. Okay, there are certain websites like Blender Heaven or that kind of thing. So inside that you can download the HDRs and just go to this world and apply one by one. Whichever looks fine to you, you can apply it. Okay, so you have to note down the settings stepwise, then you apply and see, you will get good kind of effect. Thank you.